Welcome to a couple of bunkies.
We're planning to do something really special this year for Diwali. Last year we used the laser engraver in order to make a diya. Check out the video in the upper right hand corner. This year I wanted to tackle something a little bit more complicated. I wanted to go about making a lantern, and I wanted to do it in 3D. So I tried out the 3D software in our ViaCAD. While I go about the drawing process, I want to go ahead and explain what Diwali is. Diwali is the Festival of Lights. It is a 5-day holiday celebrated mainly in India. In this Illuminates festival, they believe that light gives off positive energy that nurtures mankind as well as nature. The Hindu calendar is a lunar calendar that's made up of 12 months. Each month are made up of about 30 days. Each month is broken up into 2 sections. They are dependent on the phases of the moon. The first of the month starts the day after the phase of the moon called new moon. In this phase, the moon is completely shadowed by the earth. From the period of time from the first of the month through approximately the 15th day of the month, the moon's visibility grows from new moon to full moon. The day after the full moon starts the next 15-day interval where the moon phase goes back from full to new. Diwali is celebrated either on the 7th month of Ashwin or the 8th month of Kartik. As stated earlier, Diwali is made up of 5 days. However, some days may overlap depending on the lunar calendar that year. India has a wide cultural and geographic diversity. Due to this, there is a wide variety of differences within ceremonies and customs. No matter the differences within the region, the essence of the festival throughout India is the same. The first day is called Vasubaras. This day is associated with the blessings of motherhood, fertility, divinity, and sustenance, and is represented by the worship of cows. It has its origin from a story within Hindu mythology, where gods and demons are churning the ocean trying to find a medical cure-all or immortality nectar, also called Amrut. During this process, they ended up receiving 10 gifts, or ratnas. One of the 10 precious gifts was Kamadhenu. Kamadhenu was a divine cow that is said to be the mother of all cows. This is the period of time for harvesting, and is the time to express gratitude towards nature and our animal partners that help mankind flourish. In the evening of this day, cows and calves are worshipped. And tulsi, a type of basil used in healing, is decorated with lights and rangoli, and traditional mantras are recited and gratitude is expressed. And decorated lamps are hoisted high on the houses. Now we move on to the next day of Diwali. This day is reserved to worship the god of health. This lord is also one of the gifts that appeared after the churning of the oceans. This god of health is an incarnation of Sri Vishnu, the creator of Ayurvedic medicine. When praying to this god of health, you must also pray to Yama, the god of death, to keep away death and seek death in peace. The third day of the Diwali festival is grounded in a Hindu myth of Lord Krishna's overwhelming triumph over a ferocious demon who kidnapped a large group of women, and Krishna had released them from their prison. People worship the goddess Kali on this auspicious day in order to remove negative forces from their lives. Many Hindus perform a morning ceremony before the rising sun on this day. People will clean their houses and use fragrant oils and flowers, as well as decorate the threshold of their house. And in early morning, different types of lamps are lit in order to remove darkness. Just to let you know, we're cutting out this project with our Monport laser. We have an affiliate link with Monport Laser, where you can get 10% off all of Monport's machines. Use the link below and use the promo code Timothy10 at checkout. The fourth day of Diwali is also grounded in a story, where Bali, the king of the demons, was ruling the world judiciously. He had performed 99 sacrifices and needed to perform one more sacrifice in order to become the king of the gods and heavens. Indra surrendered to Sri Vishnu in order to prevent Bali from becoming king of the gods. By doing this, Sri Vishnu prevented Bali from completing his 100th sacrifice. In this Hindu myth, Sri Vishnu was born as a blue-faced dwarf named Vaman, and Bali was well known for his generosity. Many people used to visit him for many reasons, and he would often give the guest whatever they would ask. When Vaman approached Bali, Bali offered Vaman a gift. Vaman then demanded that Lord Bali grant him the land that he could cover in 3 steps. He was advised by his guru not to give the gift. His advisor knew that the dwarf was an incarnation of Vishnu, and he was there to prevent Raj Bali from becoming Indra. But in spite of knowing this fate, Lord Bali decided to grant Vaman his wish. And the dwarf grew larger and larger, so large that his first step covered the earth, the sky in the second step, and the third step there was nowhere to go. So Raj Bali offered his head. Vaman sealed Raj Bali in the underworld. Raj Bali was given a boon to rule the entire universe for 1 day in a year, and this day of Diwali is that day. Both Raj Bali and Vaman are worshipped on this day to mark respect. Puja is also performed on this day due to another myth where Lord Krishna saved the people of Gokul from the wrath of Indra by lifting a mountain to provide shelter. The 5th day of Diwali is dedicated to the everlasting bond and love of affection between brother and sister. There are several stories in Hindu mythology that are connected to this day. First of which is a story of Lord Yama, god of death. After he was affectionately welcomed by his sister gave the boon that when brothers receive a tika from their sisters, they would be protected by their sister's love. Another story from Hindu mythology associated with this day is when Lord Krishna visited his sister. This occasion was really special, with flowers and sweets. Therefore, on this day, sisters invite their brothers to visit their place and prepare their brother's favorite dishes. Sisters will pray to God for the well-being and longevity of their brothers against all evil and bad fortune. In return, brothers follow their responsibilities of caring and loving their sisters. Since then, it has become a family function and gathering. And here is the final lantern. These 5 days are full of light, joy, and fireworks. Before you know it, all of the parts of our lantern have come together. I hope you enjoyed this video. and perhaps learn something. And if anybody would like the lantern that I created, a message down below and I can make it available on our Etsy shop. Thank you for watching this video, and please like and subscribe.